All right, Skope TV, we are back. Cary Brothers from Los Angeles and Skope headquarters in Boston. So, Cary, let's get right back to it. Where do you find inspiration in life to create new music and write? Like, what do you go through, whether relationships and things that make you want to create music?
To me, music was always, I've never been to a therapist, so my guitar is kind of my therapist. At the end of the day, when I've had a long day and dealt with things, whether it be in a relationship or kind of, even more recently, kind of observing the world, it's been kind of a crazy few years, and it's a nice way to get all those ideas out. It's still private therapy to myself, and it makes me money, which is pretty great.
That's the best part.
I definitely had, all my early songs are definitely about relationships, but I found more and more, the more I'm pretty observant about the world and what's going on with, the campaign last year and just a lot of issues that are becoming more important to me. It's starting to get into the music.
It's true. Now, you have in March, I saw you have shows in L.A. and New York. Would you say there's a difference playing on either coast? And also, how much are you going to let the people who attend these shows, how much are you going to play from the new album?
Well, as for the first question, LA is my home now. I was raised in Nashville, but I've been here long enough that I'm an Angelino whether I like it or not. And, it's become my home base, so it always feels really comfortable playing here. But New York, New York has got a great energy. There's something special about New York crowds. They can get really ugly, or they can be pretty beautiful. And it's kind of exciting to play in New York. You never know what you're going to get.
So, and how much of the new album do you think you're going to be playing that night?
I'm going to try to play everything.
Wow.
Really, the important part of these two shows is really I'm probably going to spend most of February rehearsing with new bands. And, because I've been playing the same songs from the last record for 2 years, and I'm sick of playing. It just comes to a point where you can only play a song so many times before you need to back away from it. So for me, it's really important to get back up there and at the freshness of a new set.
That's great. I can't wait. When are you going to be coming to Boston? That's the question.
Well, I think, I'm going to do these shows in March, and then sometime in March figure out, or in the next month or so, figure out when the record's going to come out. And once I have the release date for the record, then I'll probably start touring right before the record comes out. So hopefully, late summer, I'll be back on the road, and I'll probably be, in Boston every 5 months after that for a long time.
Beautiful. We can't wait. Now, Cary, when you're not creating music, what do you like to do on your time off?
Sleep.
Huh?
The thing about touring was I definitely had lost a couple of years of sleep out of my life, so that resting has been my favorite pastime.
Do you party? Do you go out?
I've been just catching up with friends, really. I just because I'm out on the road, and that's been great for me, but it's important that I stay close to all my friends when I have a chance to get back home.
Are your friends now friends that you grew up with, or friends that you met out in Los Angeles?
A little bit of everything, college friends. I've managed to have a good group of friends from home.
Where'd you go to school?
Northwestern, Chicago.
Nice.
And there's a nice little Northwestern mosque out here, so it's a good family.
Wow, that's cool. And now my final question, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, but you've been in the studio for the latter part of 2008. Obviously, when can we look for the album? And what else you got going on this year? It's still early in 2009, so what's happening for Cary Brothers in the new year?
I think, it's really, everything's about this new music. I've never been more proud of anything I've recorded, and it's just about taking my time, getting the record out there the right way, getting the band rehearsed so we can nail the set for these tunes.
starting to work for you. Did you know that the dance scene, like, because of DJ Tiesto, you would kind of get sucked into that genre?
Well, I mean, it's fun because it's the complete opposite of what I did. You know, so it's fun being able to experiment in another world, and also, you know, I've realized that dance in Europe is kind of like rap in the States, and there's such an amazing fan base over there. And what's been great is people have heard the remix that Tiesto did, and they come back to my music.
I bet.
It's a great way to make new fans that I never would have ever been able to play to otherwise.
Oh. And playing those arenas?
I'm sorry?
Playing those arenas with him?
Not bad, yeah.
I mean, it's just awesome. Well, listen, Cary, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you tonight. You got anything last to say to the Skopers out there?
Well, thanks for listening, Skopers, and yeah, new record coming real soon, so hope you dig it.
All right, Cary. And this is once again Skope TV, January 26th, Cary Brothers, an exclusive interview, and we'll see you next time. Have a great night, everyone.